El Sueño's discovered that La Gringa's been cutting the purity of her cocaine, and he sent his people to kill her. Get to La Gringa and bring her in. She's got nowhere else to go.
A Sicario over here, next to the container, see?
Got another tango.
Okay, we're still good. That explosion got their attention.
I got it. I'll fly. Pujo Village is just up ahead. Let's hustle and get to La Gringa before the cartel does.
Right behind you, boss.
Fucking hell. Looks like some of Qatari's rebels are defending La Gringa's house.
What's going on here?
I called Pat Qatari for some reinforcements.
Who are you? What do you want?
We're your way out of this mess, understand? But we gotta move right fucking now.
I won't get far. Not like this. I know someone. He lives in a village not far from here. The rebels, they take their wounded to him when they can.
How well do you know that rebel doctor?
He won't talk to the cartel, if that's what you're afraid of. They don't scare him. He's the bravest guy I know. We met when I was working with the NGO. The fake NGO. He was the local guy.
And a few years and a few tons of coke later, he introduces you to the rebels.
He needed medicine and vaccines. I had the money.
I don't get you. What do you get out of playing both sides?
Hell if I know. I came to Bolivia to help people. That's all I was trying to do.
Hey man, try to take us off some sweet jumps, alright?
You've gotta hold on, Gringa. We've still got a ways to go.
I don't know about that. I'm going into shock.
Is she gonna make it?
She's better. What were rebels doing protecting your house?
That Qatari must have sent them to protect. I can't. Please. I've got to stop.
Don't quit on me now, lady. Site's just up ahead.
Who are you? What do you want?
You know this woman?
What happened?
Believe me, Doc, it's better if you don't know. She's got a GSW to the shoulder. Can you help her?
Sí, por supuesto. Leave her with me. I'll do everything I can.
We'll buy you all the time we can, but you need to work fast. I got a feeling Sueño's not done with her yet. I'll put a call to the rebels for some... Ready? Open contact. Sueño sent another crew after us. Take them down.
Helicopter inbound. Helicopter, get down. Get the hell out of there. Opening fire.
Frag out.
Fuck, that was a civilian, dumbass. Oh, get away from there.
Clear. How we doing?
What's the word, boss?
We've given the doc all the time we can. One way or another, we're getting La Gringa out of here.
I'm on.
Okay, let's focus on the mission.
That Qatari must have sent them to protect me. I feel cold.
We're at the extraction point. Let's get her to Bowman and call for a dust-off.
You let us fuck the shit out of that fleet of drug subs. Too bad about El Cerebro, but I...
Oh, God! What are you doing to me?
It's called tactical field care. Stop being such a pussy.
Oh, God!
Here,
Open it. Open it.
her extract is 10 minutes out.
Oh, fucking hell. I'll be glad to be rid of this whiny bitch. Your little clinic might have bought you some redemption with the rebels, but that crap doesn't play for me. But with a set of lungs like yours, you're gonna be a big hit in prison.
Why don't you just let me die?
The thought had crossed my mind. But 5 years from now, 10, hell, maybe even 50 years from now when I'm so old I can't even wipe my own ass, it's gonna make me happy. To think of little mousy La Gringa and all those nasty friends she made in prison.
I don't care. I'm happy to go to your prison. A lifetime, 10 lifetimes in prison is better than Sueño. Your worst could never compare to his.
Thanks to Ramon Felice's secret files, we now have enough dirt to ruin El Cardinal's.
Otra cerveza por acá, que es día de celebrar.
I'll pilot. Why are we meeting here?
El Cardinal's gonna give a sermon to the Bolivian public to calm them about the child trafficking, but we've got the means to discredit the cartel. Show this video to that congregation, things will melt down quick. After that, snatch and grab Cardinal, bring him to the RP.
Roger that. We'll see you there. This thumb drive's got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
I'm on. Let's go.
When we get in there to upload the video, keep it quiet. We raise any alarms, we lose our shot. I got eyes on a sniper.
Yo, cartel gunman.
Where you got him?
Over there by that Santa Muerte church. Get down before they see you.
Evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up. Sniper out there. I got eyes on a sniper. evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving his speech.
Shit, they'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
Eyes up, we got hostiles in the area.
Sniper out there.
The tree hitting other trees. The branches snapping. These collisions make sound waves that are sound, even if there is no one to hear. The reason that such a riddle will mystify children. The real question is, if a tree falls in the woods,
We got a Sicario. Next to the Santa Muerte church.
and that is how it is with a man or a woman smuggler. A man who lives alone in solitude. He lives in the wilderness or in his city apartment. A man who does not interact with other people is like that tree falling into the empty.
Anda un compa por
Down.
acá.
They're gonna see you. I got one narco near the Santa Muerte church.
He dreams of building a company that he feels compassion for the orphans of this world. He doesn't know.
I got a target carrying submachine guns. We got a tango with multiple civilians around. Here's target number 5.
Get back before they make you.
Brothers and sisters, make the jump. Make the fall. With the blessing of Santa Muerte, Santa Blanca de Duomo. The last few years, these are coming.
Yo, 2 cartel gunmen.
Remember, low and slow. Let's find the broadcast terminal and start the upload. Eyes on El Cardinal.
This is the biggest revival I've ever been to.
After we show the evidence, we'll need to move fast or this crowd becomes a problem. Hooah.
Hooah. Hooah.
Build her buildings. And among other charities, this is the 3rd year the Santa Blanca has sponsored Feast of the
File uploaded. Get ready. All hell's about to break loose.
What is this?
Grab this asshole before the crowd gets...
Shit, take cover! Oh, here we go. They've seen us. Sniper, take cover! Their OT's escaping.
Called for some rebels to back us up. Silenzio, marche.
Hit the dirt, helicopter.
Buckle
Sniper,
up,
get
people.
down. Chopper, down, down.
Don't kill me, please.
¡Mierda! ¡Chingada madre! ¡Hay un putero de soldados
Don't kill
gringos
me,
acá!
please. In the name of God.
God's got nothing to do with this, Cardinal. It's over. You want to get out of here in one piece where... Eyes up. Let's get back to work. God's got nothing to do with this, Cardinal. It's over. You want to get out of here in one piece, we're your only option. Understand?
Yes, yes, of course. Any...
Quédate quieto.
Hola, come up. Go ahead, I'll catch up. Keep it moving, Padre.
Padre, don't you dare use that term of respect to patronize me. I give people the spiritual guidance. My congregation numbers are in the thousands.
A congregation in a church bought and paid for by the cartel.
I brought the congregation to Sueño because he's a true believer. He knows that I bring the true word of God.
Ain't vanity one of those 7 sins, Padre?
I am no longer wasting my time talking to you. The lips of wisdom are closed, except to the ears of understanding. You are too small-minded to understand.
Let's see what His Holiness has to say to Bowman.
Amigo, we were so proud to hear Takatari's speech on SBC radio. Now I feel like I have the balls of steel. I feel like I could take on the Sueño all by myself.
Silenzio, marche. Our priest has taken a vow of silence.
You should actually read that when you're in prison.
La conozco. No te apures. If a sinner chooses to worship at my church, if he chooses to pray with me, it is my duty to God to help the flock find its way. It does not make me a criminal.
No. Money laundering makes you a criminal. Your church is built on a foundation of trafficking in white powder and kids.
Usted no entiende. I felt horrible about those children.
If that's true, then confess. Right here, with me. Absolve yourself of your sins.
May God forgive me.
In the
el
name of the
nombre del
Father,
Padre,
and of
del
the
Hijo,
Son,
y del
and of
Espíritu
the Holy
Santo.
Ghost.
The image was broken. The dream was crumbling. My church was dying out. Many of my men were leaving me. The campesinos were no longer afraid to slander my name. Those who hated me said I did all of this out of pride. The mausoleum, the websites, the Bible. They said I did it out of vanity. But if they could have seen it, if everyone could have seen my dream, they would have understood. I did it for them, for the sicarios, the farmers, the miners. I did it so they would dream of a better life for themselves, so they could envision how great they could become, how great they could make Santa Blanca, and how great Santa Blanca could make them. But when you get a glimpse behind the curtain, then you realize that the magic is nothing more than smoke and mirrors. And the glory which you once aspired to is nothing but a sham.
Nomad, you'll want to hear this. The activity found a message for you on one of Santa Blanca's websites.
A message for us?
There aren't any other 4 Americans causing trouble for Sueño. He says he wants to talk. He's acting like he'll negotiate, sing Kumbaya and hug it out.
The meeting's fate, but it could also be a chance to draw Sueño out.
Sure. It's also a chance to get yourself killed. There's nothing to stop this from becoming a two-way shooting gallery.
Send us the info. If he wants to throw lead, we can throw lead.
I don't think you understand. This is a bad idea.
Bowman, I understand. Send us the info and we'll decide.
Fine. Do what you want. Bowman out.
Bowman, this is Nomad. What have you got on San Mateo?
San Mateo. Over the past few years, a lot of people have been disappearing from that province. Politicians, rebel sympathizers,
Anyone who's making life hard for the cartel.
anybody who ain't the cartel, period. We're talking hundreds of individuals, gone without a trace. Santa Blanca is definitely behind the disappearances, but no bodies have ever been found. Find out what happened to these people. Their families need a place to start looking. Then make sure this shit stops happening.
Understood.
mounted weapon. Eyes on a cartel lieutenant.
Point him out.
In the HQ building. Alarm over here. Shit, he knows he's taking fire. Assholes man, stay quiet. That LT's getting away. They're coming this way. Cover! Get to cover! Hang in there, I'm coming to you.
Damn. That was close. Got a reference here to a large cartel prison at a village called Rosario. They kept a lot of rebel sympathizers there.
Even the sloppiest prisons keep records.
Yeah, the warden's office might have intel on some of the people who have disappeared. Let's check it out. Called the rebels for reinforcements. I put a call to the rebels for a dive. I'll fly. Fucking hell.
Gage.
We're clear. Y'all good? Looks like the cartel's keeping high-value prisoners at a place called La Cárcel de Pueblo.
That's up in the hills.
If these prisoners are important enough, they might know something about the people who disappeared.
Rosario Village has been turned into a cartel prison camp. Search the warden's office for
I'm on.
intel on the prisoners who've been held there. It might give us a lead on the disappearances.
I'm damned. Cartel just put up a wall and turned the whole village into a prison.
What's the play?
Same as before. Get inside, find the warden's office, search it for intel on the missing people. There have to be answers.
Fuck! Sniper! They know we're here.
Called for some rebels, so let's get back to it.
What's the play?
Same as before. Get inside, find the warden's office, search it for... Frag out.
Fucking sniper's got a 0. Fucking smoke the grenade, move! Grenade, move!
Let's get back on mission.
What's the play?
Same as... Let's get back to business.
What's the play?
Same as before.
Find some cover, fast! Man down. Hang on, I'm coming.
Deploying drone.
He's dead.
I called the rebels for reinforcements. complete. Let's exfil and get the data to Bowman. Hopefully there's something here we can use.
¡Boludo! ¡Vos eres un boludo, huevón! ¡Esa mujer te va a arruinar! ¿Quieres que este sea un descule, hijo de puta? ¿Eso quieres? No, huevón. Porque puedo volver a la casa. No salgo más, hijo de puta. Culean y luego me matan.
de aquí!
La virlocha de su mujer me pegó. ¿Qué le dice que es una rampla? Esa escuela es una rampla. ¡Viva la guerrilla!
I got it. I'll fly.
Let's ride. Back it up, they're gonna see you.
Got eyes on a mounted weapon.
Sí, yo también te quiero, mamá.
Check it out. Weapons case. Just spotted a cartel network station. Let's go fuck with their fun. Just need to blow the door and deactivate it.
They're on alert.
According to this, a journalist named Lupe Vera.
A Bolivian journalist named Lupe Vera
Has been investigating the disappearances in San Mateo. She's caused enough trouble that the cartel's gonna make her disappear next. We've got her 20. Let's get to her before the Sicarios do.
Chopper inbound.
Coming up on the journalist's last known location. Let's track her down and find out what she knows about the missing people. focus on the mission. We're coming up on the journalist's last known location. Let's track her down and find out what she knows about the missing people.
We gotta figure the cartel's around, looking for her too.
Hola, camarada.
What do you want, gringo?
We're looking for a journalist named Lupe Vera.
So are we, but it's too late. The cartel has her. They've taken her back to their base.
You planning a rescue?
Yes, but it would be suicide. The outpost is heavily guarded and I don't have enough troops.
You do now. We need to get to Vera, whatever it takes.
Then let's go. We haven't got much time. Anden, hermanos.
Helicopter inbound. Helicopter, get down. Grenade! Grenade, get to cover. Reload's done. Fuck, sniper.
Frag out.
Grenade!
Come mierda.
Get down.
Called for some rebels to back us up.
Grenade, get to cover.
According to this, the cartel's got a supply plane loaded in a local airstrip. Might be weapons and ammo, might be medicine. Whatever it is, if the cartel could use it, the rebels could too.
Sounds like an invitation to me. Want to steal a plane?
¿Qué chingados está pasando? ¿Dónde están los cañones? Tenemos a estos pendejos enfrente.
Aquí, ayúdenme, por favor.
Frag out. Get the shitballs. Clear. How you guys holding up?
Por Dios, se lo pido. Gracias. Fucking hell, it's good to be free.
You the journalist?
Me llamo Lupe Vera, but I don't know if I'll stay with journalism after this shit. To whom do I owe my rescue?
We're working with Pac Katari. We need any info you got on the people who are disappearing.
There is a rebel safe house near here. Everything I have on los desaparecidos is there.
Then let's go get it.
Hola.
It's not just San Mateo, you know? People are being taken from all over Bolivia, and not just by the cartel. Unidad is also involved. Some officers torture and murder innocents, and then send the evidence here to be destroyed.
Santa Blanca kills people all the time and leaves the bodies behind.
No one cares if a sicario from a rival cartel dies. They kill a policeman? That's just the war on drugs. But the missing people?
Los desaparecidos? That includes every priest or journalist who said a bad word against the cartel. Every student, bus driver, laundrywoman, anyone they think might be against them. That's not just the drug war.
That's a story.
Damn right it. The hideout is just ahead.
Good. Show us that intel on the people disappearing in San Mateo. We need to put a stop to it.
¿Qué fue eso, pues? Ya me picó el mosco. Hola, compañero.
It's not hard to guess that los desaparecidos, the disappeared, have all been murdered. I've got notes on some truck the cartel uses to pick up the bodies. It's supposed to have a regular route like a fucking garbage service.
That's it? What about its route? Its schedule?
Nothing specific. Oye, amigo, this was hard enough to get as it is. I just know that the truck's last stop is a place where the cartel gets rid of the bodies.
Cómo me gustaba estar arreglando los cacharros.
What about my story? There are dozens of families, hundreds who need answers to what happened to their loved ones.
When we get answers, you'll be the one to spread the word. Adios. And gracias.
I'm going to wait
There
here
are
for
a lot of
Bacatari.
lights and switches up
You
here.
should find that truck.
I'm good. Crank it.
Chances are with this size operation, the jail cells unlock automatically when the power goes out.
So we take out the Jenny.
We gotta find it first. Come on.
Engage us.
We've got the position for a supply drop. Now we just have to check to see if it's still there.
Take cover!
I called the rebels for reinforcements. I'm asking the rebels to draw their attention.
Grenade, move, move, move! Sniper, get down!
Jenny's down. Those cell doors must be unlocked. Let's talk to one of these prisoners, see what we can find out about the disappearance. Hey, I need your help with something. We've been trying to figure out what happens to the people who disappear in San Mateo.
What happens to them is el pozolero.
The stew maker? But what does he do with the bodies? Where are they?
He takes the corpses and stuffs them into oil drums, then covers them with lejía. What's the English?
Lime. Caustic soda.
Sí. Sosa caustica. Within a few days, the bodies in the oil drums, well, there are no bodies left to find.
Jenny's down. Those cell doors must be unlocked. Let's talk to one of these prisoners, see what we can find out about the disappearances. So now we've got a name. We need more info on El Pozzolero. A way to go after him. He's the only one who can lead us to any of the remains.
Nomad, I've gone through those files you snagged in Rosario. There's nothing on the missing people in there.
Is there anything on El Pozzolero? We got a description of a truck that makes his regular deliveries, but nothing on the truck's route or its schedule. It's like this truck just roams the countryside and anybody putting back just vanishes.
Well, it isn't supernatural. Here, the Rosario's files have info on the truck's route. I'm sending it to you now. Get your mitts on the driver and make him tell you his final destination. That's where all the remains will be.
Got it. I got eyes on a weapons case.
According to our intel, there's a cartel death truck that collects corpses across San Mateo and delivers them to someone called El Pozzolero. Intercept the truck and force the driver to give up El Pozzolero's location.
Eyes on the truck. We need this fucker alive.
He's already got a loading back full of goddamn bodies.
Quítate quieto.
I'm unarmed! I'm unarmed!
Okay, ya está, bro.
You El Pozzolero?
For serious? Fuck no, I'm not that Diablo. I just drive the truck, way, nada más.
Tell me his name and where to find him.
His name's Raul something. Raul Morillo. You sure you want me to tell you where he is?
Motherfucker, tell me where El Pozzolero is. I ran out of patience 2 days ago.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Pero we should never found out.
Bowman, this is Nomad. The driver gave us El Pozzolero's real name, Raul Murillo. He also gave up Pozzolero's location.
Outstanding. I'll run Murillo's name and send you whatever background I can find.
This one's weird, Bowman. These cartel goons are staying away from El Pozzolero like he's got the plague.
That might be why there's such little chatter about him. Be careful. There's a lot of unknowns here. Just make sure he's alive. Otherwise, we'll never get confirmation on these missing people.
Just got a file trail.
When I was a kid, we used to live over the train tracks. Every time a train went past, I would run into my mother's bed, and she'd assure me there was no such thing as monsters. She was such a liar. El Pozolero, also known as the Stew Maker. Sometimes the cartel needs a dead body to completely disappear without a trace. In such cases, they ship the cadavers off to San Mateo. The first thing El Pozolero does is place the bodies inside a barrel, which he fills with caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, then covers the drums, stirring occasionally. After 24 hours, there's nothing left but a thick sludge, a stew. He pours this into a pit. Any leftover teeth or bone fragments he smashes into dust. Last year, more than 300 people disappeared in San Mateo. Their families have no idea if their loved ones are alive or dead. They can't have proper burials, they can't have closure. The only one who knows what truly happened to these people is El Pozolero, the monster who melted them.
Person Bowman. Looks like she was able to dig up some background on El Pozolero.
We've got a location on El Pozolero.
I don't like this. We've got no idea what we're walking into.
I'm getting, tense, you know? Kind of like a little nervous. Like Bowman said, there are a lot of variables at play.
There ain't a lot of variables. We just don't know what they are, so we're taking everything into account. We need a covert way in. I want to see El Pozolero before he sees us. Up on the cartel base now. Let's go find El Pozolero.
Shit, they spotted us. The lieutenant's escaping. Top of us in another few seconds. What do we do?
Call Pekatari for some mortar fire.
We copy. Monsters away. Buena suerte.
Sniper! Going on. Take cover!
Get ready. Fire. I've called for
Roger.
some rebels to back us up.
Chopper, down. Sniper, take cover. Trying to escape from the truck. Down, get down, Chopper. Kilo's down. Tango's here.
¡Agua! ¡Los están tirando sus puntos del sur! ¡Lléguenle con la patrulla! Escuchamos. Hay una patrulla en camino. ¡Aguanten balas!
More of these assholes just pulled up.
I called for rebels to draw their attention.
Ya están llegando los pinches refuerzos. Están por donde vimos por cabeza de final.
Sniper!
You guys smell that?
Christ, the fuck is it? Death, fucking death.
There's a weapons case over here. Drone is airborne.
We got a mounted weapon. Alarm over here.
That brings us to 10. I got eyes on El Pozzolero. Remember, we need him alive.
Ma? I'm fine, yes? No, Ramon.
Manos arriba. Let me see those hands.
Hola, señores. You're taller than the usual delivery people.
Valió verga. Güey. ¿Qué pedo? Ya nos chingaron. ¡Ya valió madres! ¡Aquí están las armas!
Careful, Sicario's sporting a submachine gun. Over by the checkpoint. Back, that tango might spot you. Hey, we got a narco. Close to the truck. Watch for civilians. We don't want to kill somebody by mistake. Shit, we got a sniper!
Fucking hell. Eyes on El Pozzolero. Remember, we need him alive. I called the rebels for reinforcements.
Engaging tangos. Sniper.
Madres.
Down.
¡Ya valió madres! ¡Aquí están las armas! ¡Mierda!
Copter, get down. Man down over here. Sniper's got us targeted.
Güey. Pedo. Ya nos chingaron. Mierda. Ahora sí ya valió.
You're coming with us, fuckface.
Why are you angry with me? Estoy trabajando. I'm doing my work.
This hombre ain't all there, man.
Doesn't matter. We still exfil to the RP. Let Bowman have a look.
¡Ya valió madres! ¡Aquí están las armas! Güey. ¿Qué pedo? Ya nos chingaron. ¡Ya valió madres! ¡Aquí están las armas!
They're on alert.
Mierda.
Fuck, engaging.
Ahora sí ya valió. ¡Madres! Güey. ¿Qué pedo? Me doy. Valió verga. ¡Ya valió madre! ¡Aquí están las armas! Güey. Pedo. Me doy. Valió verga. Así ya valió. ¡Madre! Güey. Pedo. Doy. Valió verga. ¡Ya valió madres! ¡Aquí están las armas! Mierda.
Inigo Morales, district court judge, disappeared on his way home from work. Octavio Rodriguez, student activist, kidnapped by a gang of armed men outside a local bar, never seen again. Mirabel Castro, school teacher, last seen at an Unidad checkpoint in Santa Cruz.
I remember her. She had beautiful skin, like an angel.
There's 1,000 more like them in this stack, you son of a bitch, and that's just this year. Every one of them had a family. People out of their minds with grief because their loved ones are gone.
But they were dead. What else could I do?
Midas thinks he's got the mind of a child. Probably has no idea what you're talking about.
Well, he better have a fucking photographic memory. I want the names of every single person you put in one of those drums. I don't care how long it takes. Do you understand me?
Yes? Okay. Then you will take me back, ¿verdad? I must get back to work.
I can handle stupid, and I can handle grim, but I sure don't like seeing them in one package.
He's He's not exactly stupid. He's emotionally underdeveloped. He didn't learn the proper way to react to the dead.
Like his brain broke?
He's disassociated.
La Plaga's response to the attacks proved he did not understand that the most basic function of a drug trafficking organization is to make money.
What does your father do?
He's a halcón.
A lookout?
Sí.
He hasn't been doing his job, has he?
I don't know.
Killing innocent people does not help you. Just the opposite. It alienates the people you need most. It sends them into the arms of your enemies. Who is really your brother? Tu carnal? The man you grew up with? Fought with? Bled with? Grew rich with? Or some guy whose mother got fucked by your father? La Plaga has gone too far. You know what you must do. I thought it was only fair to let El Mudo take care of his little brother. He would do it quickly, mercifully. Nothing like what I saw in the videos. I am not my brother's keeper. That's the Bible. That's God.
Run.
El Mudo chose to go against the word of God.
Exactly. I, for one, am not gonna let my kids burn ants anymore.
Big news. Sueño told El Muro to take out La Plaga, but instead of killing his kid brother, El Muro's trying to sneak him out of the country.
So Sueño's right-hand man is turning against him.
Even better. We know where La Plaga is. Let's wrap this up. I'm tired of execution videos.
This will be our pleasure.
We got a sniper, get down!
Avisamos que los refuerzos ya vienen en camino.
Firing. Grenade, move. Grenade, move, move, move.
Llegar los refuerzos. Eliminen a esa gente de inmediato.
Yo, I got a weapons case here.
I'll pilot.
Nada que reportar por el momento. Continuamos con la búsqueda de los enemigos. El enemigo ha retrocedido. Todas las unidades regresen a su patrullaje normal.
Bowman, we're boots down in Remanso. What have you got for us?
Remanso is a primary smuggling node for the cartel. They're using cutting-edge techniques to move product over the border, and security is tight. You'll have to gather intel on the network as you go and find ways to disrupt it. What do we know about the asshole in charge? The Buchon's name is El Gato. Fair warning, he's got a reputation for being unkillable. He obviously hasn't met us yet. Got any background on him? I'll put together what we've got and send it to you shortly. Copy that. We'll see what else we can find out.
mierda! ¡Llama madre! ¡Hay un puchero de soldados vivos acá! ¡Rápido!
They know we're here. These boys are really good security. Watch the truck, man. We need the shit that's in it. We need what that truck's hauling. Don't blow it up. Ready to fire. Watch the truck. We need the shit inside of there.
Truck acquired, and it's topped off with gas. I'll call the rebels to let them know where it is. No matter.
Check this spot out for intel. We got company station.
Frag out. Come mierda, culeros.
I'm engaging tangos.
power's down.
See this? Engaging vehicles.
Their lieutenant's running away.
Sniper, get the fuck down. What the hell are you doing? Take cover. Hang in there, I'm coming your way.
Thanks. I got it. I'll fly.
Punch it, man.
Sniper, down, down.
Ready. Call the shot. Here comes some more of them.
Easy. You better start talking, asshole.
Boss, beep! I don't get paid enough for this shit, cabron. I'll tell you.
We done? Shit, kinda got all excited there.
I'll drive. Fire.
I copy. Engage.
Silencio. Marche. You better start talking, asshole.
I don't get paid enough for this shit, cabron. I'll tell you.
There's a Sicario over here. In the firing post.
Heads up, we got a turret. Back up, I'm gonna see you. We're right over the cage. Ah, shit, we've been spotted. Get the fuck down!
Hang tight. I'm heading your way.
God damn, that was close.
Sniper. Grenade, move.
Right
Grenade,
out.
watch
Yes.
out. All left.
Clear over here. We'll leave a marker.